Hey guys, there's been a massive breakthrough in the treatment of cervical cancer. So typically the treatment for locally advanced cervical cancer, which is cervical cancer that hasn't spread or metastasized to other organs, is what's called chemoradiation or chemotherapy and radiation given at the same time. One of the questions has been whether something called induction chemotherapy, which is a little bit of chemotherapy given in advance of definitive treatment, can actually help improve outcomes. So this is a massive study that took place over 10 years in 32 different centers across 5 countries, and they recruited 500 women and randomly assigned half of them to get chemoradiation, which is the standard of care and has been for 25 years, and the other half got induction chemotherapy followed by chemoradiation. And what they showed is a 40% lower chance of death at the 5-year mark with the combined regimen compared to the original regimen, and a 35% lower chance of the cancer coming back at the 5-year mark. Absolute survival at 5 years was 72% with the original therapy and 80% with this new therapy, which is an 8% absolute survival advantage, which is huge considering that 660,000 women get cervical cancer every year around the world. So there's a reason this was in the Lancet. It's a massively important trial, and I think that overnight this will change the standard of care for cervical cancer treatment. This is readily available and relatively cheap chemotherapy. So mid and low income countries, which is where cervical cancer is still most common, are going to be able to access this chemotherapy, and ultimately this will save thousands and thousands of lives.